Here's the brutal truth nobody else wants to admit. Borders don't just separate countries, they trap minds. If freedom means anything, it sure as hell isn't tied to a piece of paper, a passport, or some arbitrary line drawn on a map by people who've never walked your path. Every day, founders, investors, leaders like you feel that itch, the frustration of hitting walls built by systems that say they empower but only fence you in tighter. You know the pain, the endless red tape just to move an idea, a company, even yourself. The exhausting dance of proving worth over and over to gatekeepers who value status, not skill. The isolation, even when you're surrounded by people. The bottleneck isn't just external. Sometimes it's in the identity shackles you didn't even know you wore. But here's the cold, sharp edge of it. Waiting for the system to change? That's naive. Your freedom won't drop from a law or policy. It has to be taken, piece by piece, identity by identity. You have to stop handing over control of who you are to countries, to old rules, to outdated ideas of belonging. It's not about erasing history, it's about ripping the script they gave you and writing your own, freely, globally, with zero permission required. This isn't about fantasy. It's about creating a new kind of identity, one that's not limited by place, passport, or politics, but powered by technology, trust, and community. Imagine an identity that travels with you, recognized across borders because it's verified by people who matter, your peers, your collaborators, your investors. A digital self that holds your achievements and reputation, not your place of birth. This isn't just personal branding on steroids. This is autonomy over your legal, financial, and social presence. No more waiting on governments. No more gatekeepers deciding your access to opportunity. That's true freedom. Here's the step you need to take right now. Start treating your identity like your product. Build it meticulously. Break down every outdated label. Own every part of your credibility and value, independently of where you were born or who your parents were. Use blockchain, decentralized IDs, whatever tech is out there. Embrace tools that let you control your data, your contracts, your network directly. Don't just be a user. Be the owner. Make your identity something others can't ignore, no matter what country they call home. That's how you escape the bottleneck and unlock real global potential. Next, push your networks to think beyond borders. Stop limiting partnerships to local deals or familiar rules. Expand your collaborations to anyone, anywhere, who shares clearly defined values and standards. No excuses. Demand the same global freedom in your business agreements and funding routes. Insist on systems that reward skill and results, not legacy or location. The future isn't about fitting in, it's about choosing who counts in your world and building around them. This is how you turn frustration into unstoppable momentum. Finally recognize that this path isn't for everyone. It requires guts to leave behind the comfort of familiar labels and systems. It demands fierce self-work and ruthless elimination of false dependencies. But here's what's undeniable. Once you build and join this borderless identity network, your freedom isn't fragile or borrowed, it's yours. You become untouchable by arbitrary rules, a node connected to a global body that moves fast and hits hard. You don't wait for permission, you make permission obsolete, so stop playing by their rules. Stop negotiating your freedom with flags and stamps. Own your identity fiercely, globally, deliberately. Build the network that honors you for your true value. Break out of the isolation and scarcity mindset. That is how the most powerful founders, investors, and leaders win today and tomorrow. Not by waiting, but by creating the new reality where freedom is real and borderless. Now is the time. This is your moment. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and visit the featured link to discover more.